Welcome to my new video where I will be revealing my entire fine and fashion jewelry collection. Don't you love my nails? This is my signature nail look. I have my own nails. I hate acrylics. This is a chrome nail polish. I just applied it, which goes really well with my favorite type of jewelry. I always wear this on my left hand, which is my engagement ring from Tiffany & Co. and my eternity ring with like 30 diamonds in there, and they're both platina, which I love because you can go swimming in the sea or in a pool and nothing will ever happen to it. It is the hardest metal in the world, so it won't even scratch. As you can see, this is my little display where I put all of my jewelry. It's not most ideal because I do like having the glass and see through, and they're kind of organized, but then I prefer to have some bigger boxes which I need to get. Let's start off with my first box. This is my silver ring box. I love the grey undertone. My fashion brand as a house colors is silver and grey and white, so this really matches that. I once bought this at TK Maxx, I believe. First of all, I have my diamond and brilliant ring from my mother, which I inherited. These are 5 brilliants. My mother's silver friendship ring, which she once bought in Canada. Love the look of this ring. Then I have in silver, this is a antique Jugendstil ring with a sun glazed face in there, so that made it more matte. And I love the Jugendstil. This is, I think, the first ring I bought myself from an antique dealer in Holland. From Martin Margiela. This stainless steel ring is very simple. It's a bit big for me, which these days, as my knuckles are growing, I think actually quite like. Then I have a series of really cheap rings. They're both in silver with some crystals. Some of the stones, the crystals have fallen out on one of them, but you can see they're both the same kind of silhouette, same design. So they're both leaves or vine leaves, palm tree kind of look, which is a Cartier design, and I absolutely love this one. It's very elegant. It's a silver ring, and I do have with it a Cartier bracelet, which I shall put on as well. It's called Juste un clou, and I think that means just a spike or something. So, yeah, it's a very elegant design. Then I have from Gucci, and I have this in both silver metal as well as yellow gold. This bamboo bracelet. I love how thin it is, and it goes with some of the bags I have. Gucci is known for its bamboo, so yeah, this goes really well with any Gucci bag. I have this black one here. I've got a white leather one, which is my favorite, from Dior. It's really odd. This is how it's supposed to be worn. This is a brooch. I'm wearing currently Chanel, so there is already a Chanel brooch on here, which is just metal. This is a, I think, silver plated Dior one with some crystals on there. This is a pinky ring in silver, which I bought in Saint Michel, which is this little island in France, which overflows with water. The way to get there twice a day, I think, with the moon, pulls the water up. I forgot the word for it. And this is a Celtic design, and it's like water, fire, and wind, I think. So it's the 3 elements in here. It's Celtic. Most of my jewelry is actually Art Deco or Jugendstil, but yeah, this actually does work, I think. Then I have some old silver rings with crystals. So this is before I actually bought my diamond, platina, the eternity ring. I had the same look with this silver and crystal ring. It's also eternal, which means it goes all the way around. I don't like it when things twist, even with this one that I have. And then this is a silver ring with 1 crystal. I do need to polish it. You can see it's going black a little bit. I do like silver. I do like looking after it. And that said, I have bought in Edinburgh some of my favorite jewelry from a guy on the street who buys cutlery from 18 or 1700, and that's silver spoons or teaspoons, and he turns that into jewelry. A teaspoon which has been bended around the finger, in there the symbols of silver. And then I also have a fork which he has turned into a bracelet. So I love the craftsmanship, I love the history, because it came with a label which informs from what year it is. And also, oddly enough, this one I had to get because it has my initials, WG. My name is WINKE, and this is from someone who lived in Edinburgh with the same initials. I shall show you what it looks like together. So this is my arm. It's hard to model. Again, this is quite Celtic, so it also does go with my pinky finger ring. I am currently wearing a necklace which I bought in Milan, and it's made from recycled aluminium, like thrown away cans, and it's this beautiful necklace with different lengths. This looks amazing on a turtleneck, I think. Simple black and then just a silver necklace. What I call my gayest necklace, because there's these pearls and silver balls, and I like wearing it like this to the front, or half and half like this. And I love Chanel, I love Karl Lagerfeld, I love this jacket, which was my mom's, and I got this from her. And then my Chanel necklaces are in this Chanel box, and it has some beautiful Chanel paper in there. And as you know, Chanel doesn't really do any real pearls. She made a point out of it. She said no one was going to notice. So I have these ones, which go from really thin to large. And then I have this longer chain with a camellia and a number 5. I have this big with small intertwined, and between each pearl. I shall put them on and then you have an idea of what it looks like. Alright, so this is my Chanel pearl necklace bundle, whatever you call this. Crystallized, old silver Chanel bracelet. Byzantium design by Chanel. I like the CCs on there. I like the whole thickness of it. It's not for all occasions, it's a bit big for me as well. It's a very more masculine kind of vibe, even though it's crystallized. Then I have a pearl bracelet, which is cute, because it goes with one of these, which goes from thick to thin. And I think, on the topic of pearls, I have bought myself one of my favorite ever black pearls. It's a beautiful box. It's bought at John Lewis. And ta-ta! I paid for this. Freshwater pearls. I think £165. It used to be £165, so there was no discount. And I think that this is the exact same color as my eyes. And these are my freshwater pearls. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's perfect length, and actually let me show you another one which is a slightly different color because I have also a longer version of this. So these are more like a oil spill. Do love it, and of course you can combine it and you create a whole dark kind of Chanel vibe. We got all these different lengths now, and yeah, it's very rich looking. They're real, so they're not plastic. They're like found in little rivers, creeks, in the oyster, and they're all different. These little display things for rings, which I really like. I'm currently only using one, and I put it on top of this Christian Dior candle holder, which is like 35 euros or something. But I do like this in my jewelry section to put either perfumes or this ring on. This is a special ring. It's a silver one. I haven't polished this in a long time. It's from Egypt, yeah, I never wear this, but it looks great like this, I think. My next box, here we go, the same glass box with the gray insert, has all of my natural quartz and mineral stone rings in different sizes. You can better see what they are. I will just quickly go through them because there's endless of combinations you can do with these rings. Like, I know this is a Dalmatia, this is not jade but green something, blue jasper, red jasper, and then we have a, well, kind of, I think it's a Carrara marble, and from the same big size I have this brown one. So these are the thicker ones. This is one of my favorites. It's got blue and browns in there. This is just a brown one, black marble. So these have the same thickness, it's just a size smaller than the previous ones, and this is a thinner one. These two, which are even thinner, so this is a transparent rock, and this is white marble, and this one has been cut in different cuts. I have one small one for the pinky finger, and then I have two black ones that are thinner. Now what I do, and I'll just give you a quick sample, I like to put, for instance, these two on my pinky finger, and then you can do a lovely combination, brown with this green, and finish it off with a black one. And then you can change that, of course, any way you like it. Sometimes I like to go white, beige and black, black, red and black again. Goes really well with this wooden bracelet I have. Just gonna squeeze your hand through. And then I have also this brown marble bracelet. And I think there's just different materials yet the same color. And therefore I really love having different materials on me. So it's not always just gold or white gold or platina. It can also be natural rock and wood. I think those are my alternative ones. Hold on, I actually have a whole box. I have all the other stone jewelry. My fiance is really into watches and I'm not. And I thought, what kind of a watch would I appreciate? I don't really care for the gold or the diamonds or the brand. And then I thought, if it would be made of rock, like my rings, then I would actually really like it. And so I did a Google search and I found out that Tissot, a Swiss brand, made in the 80s these watches that are made out of rock. And they're all unique, and I only bought one so far. And I put it on this little cushion. And this is a white marble with the same colors leather strap. With that, I have bought some bracelets, round one if I want to stay simplistic, and I can combine that. And I have this more wild rocky one, and of course I can wear them all together. And then I have this white marble pendant. So yeah, that is a set. This is my Dalmatia ring, and it also has its own bracelet. So a lovely stone set. So I want to get one of the Tissot watches in this brown color, and it would go really well on the wrist. The face is not that big. I have very thin wrists, so this goes really well on my wrist. I have a stone necklace which hangs on this silver chain. Goes with anything. I think rocks like this, it's natural and therefore it's timeless, I think. Pearls that are freshwater pearls, they're raw, they're not polished, so I like that they are all in a different shape. And with this I have one of the more unique ones from an artist in Holland, this necklace, which is a natural seashell which has been finished off with some silver. Then I have what I never wear, this necklace, which is jade. It's very translucent. Maybe I'll wear it as a bracelet actually and just put it around the wrist. What I do wear is a little set of black rocks necklace, which goes really well with anything black, I suppose. And then this black bracelet with it. So it's just a bit of shimmer. It is black marble. From this vintage shop, I got myself in rose gold, and these are the only two rose gold things I have. A Cartier necklace and bracelet. I shall put them on for you. It's the Justin Claude Cartier, and this is the bracelet. And this is the only set I have of Cartier. I might want to get this necklace eventually in white gold, but they're very expensive. This is from a vintage shop, and so I had a really good deal on this, and I would never really buy this anymore. Still very happy to have it, and I think especially as a man, you don't often see these jewelries, so this reminds me of the trendsetter I used to be. Alright, then I have something special from Gucci, two bracelets. I think they're both with silver hardware, and I keep them in this little silver pouch. And the first one is this dark brown horse bit bracelet in leather. And I do love combining this with some other brown stuff I have. Just put this on for you. I actually really like the horse bit design by Gucci. It's a very subtle design. I do like to combine this with either my wooden bracelet and even the dark brown stones. And then you got a full stack on the arm, brown. Love this one. For menswear, which usually doesn't really fit me because it's so big. And this is a black leather bracelet, and that's what this one looks like. And this actually does fit as well. Alright, and then we come to my golden box, which is the color I do like to wear. Recently, I always hated gold, but over the time I have developed this box with all this gold. I have these Chanel brooches, which are from a certain jacket, and this is a number 5. And I just need to put them back on. I was changing them around, and now they're here, so reminder to self. Here's a little logo of Chanel. So of course I'm wearing one on me today, and I tend to keep them on the jacket so I don't have to think and lose them. First of all, I have a Chanel bracelet, which shouldn't be in here because I have a Chanel box separately, but as it's here, I'm going to show you guys. It's very easy to open up, and ta-da! It closes, adjustable to your own wrist size, and it becomes the Chanel logo. Then I have some bamboo inspired jewelry. First of all, I have this really big bracelet. It's so hard to get on sometimes. This one. This is the first one I got. It's a bamboo design, which is also a bamboo inspired design. And I have a jacket, which I've worn before, or any jacket really, with golden buttons. Will look really well with this on, and it's thinner on the inside of the wrist. Lovely design. And then when I wear like my YSL clutch, for instance, I like something very simple, and it's just a golden, I don't know what the name is of this. It's quite a wide one, and I do like it when it sticks on. And this kind of does play around and about, but I don't think I ever wore them together. Maybe I should get some more so I can stack them. Quite like that. Then I have this, which I only really wear with a Louis Vuitton bag I have, which has this chain on it. This bag here from the Marc Jacobs era, and Madonna wore this in the campaign, and so I had to get this bag. And when I found it in a secondhand shop, I was over the moon. A very special shell from the same designer as the previous shell, which was dipped in silver. This I think is brass. It's a shell and a green shell. It's a very odd color actually, but I do like wearing this. I think anything from nature is just beautiful to wear, and no one can design it as good as that. I think nature is the best inspiration for design. I love being inspired by crystals in my design. If you look at my art videos, you'll see the Art of Living exhibition I curated, and that video should be out by now. And then I have this beautiful crystal, which I just need to put on a chain. I actually have coasters and napkin rings that are the same design as this. This is the Alhambra bracelet I have. I'm not gonna close it for you guys, I'll just hold it up for now. And I have this in the mother of pearl as well. And this one I always combine this lovely golden necklace. And this is a actual shell from the same designer, covered in brass. And this is a design based on the clover. So I think the general theme of my jewelry is natural inspired designs, whether it's the bamboo, the natural rock, the spoons from Scotland, or plant-based, or that's what you can steal in Art Deco is as well. Gucci bracelets in gold this time, which goes with anything Gucci, I would say, or anything where you want a subtle bit of gold. I don't often stack my bracelets, I just put one on. Oh, and then I have my very first ring ever when I was in Egypt and I was 12 years old. So this is what I did when I was a kid, and it's allegedly my name in hieroglyphs in a ring. And this is rose gold. I hope you're still with me, and we're almost there. Anchor design bracelet. This is by Paul Hewitt, and I love how it just hooks on. Very subtle little design. So this is a Louis Vuitton lock in copper. So it's so nice, it goes a bit bluish. Here it says Louis Vuitton Paris. And these are the keys that go in it, also copper. I'm not sure if they still make it like this, because it does rust, as you can see. Then I have this Armani key. I think this was always a necklace. And this together makes a beautiful, heavy necklace. So that's my Louis Vuitton necklace. This golden bracelet. But the nice thing is my mom has the same, and so does my brother. So it's kind of the three of us, we have the same bracelet. Again, inspired by my mom. This is a twisted necklace in gold. I should put this on for you guys as well. I do like stacking gold chains. I have 3 silver bracelets. This is a Art Deco design. I forgot I had this, and it goes with all my Art Deco rings as well. This knotted, which reminds me of Bottega Veneta, but I just pulled this somewhere on a holiday by an artist. Bracelet, so they go kind of together. This is a roded bracelet, so that means it doesn't really scratch so easily. And this is the same as the one I have in gold, which I share with my mom and brother. This crystal necklace, which I never wear unless I have to perform somewhere. It's very catchy in the light. Then I have some leather bracelets. Actually really go with my YSL bag. All goes together, really nice. It's a leather one. I've been very careful with this for a long time, and I think they're far more expensive. This is, I think, called a Kelly belt bracelet in gold leather, and that's what this is. But occasionally with a dark blue outfit I would put this on, or with my dark blue Celine bag, which is right here. Love this bag, by the way. Not sure if this modeling is working, but you get the idea. Really always loved this one. This is a red wired with silver bracelet with a magnetic closing, and this is my Kabbalah bracelet. Because I'm a big fan of Madonna, I always love Kabbalah. And if you believe in Kabbalah, then you wear something red around your wrist. And in the same trend, I have all of these. So this is my red Kabbalah moment. These are all metal springs, really, but they do stretch. They can also break. This bracelet is from Nigeria when I went there for fashion. My wrist-wise bulb, I will never get rid of this. This is all hand beaded. There's no machine that can bead like this. And it's from Nigeria, and I love it. My very first jewelry when I was a ska punk kind of guy. Maybe I should do this all together. This is my punk history. I won't get rid of it neither, and I will wear it at some point when the occasion is right, you know. I have this thick bracelet in leather, also from a punk era. I have these 2 black crystal tennis bracelets, which I really like. And because as I told you, I never liked watches, I found myself a watch band without a watch, sort of. This is from Longchamp. Oh, it smells so leathery. I love leather as well. It's got a nice little lock on there, and also this one. There is more. I forgot about my Swarovski stuff, which is just a couple of bracelets I have. It's the all crystals in rodent. This is green and white. Love it, and I love the pulley cord. And then I have this one, which was given to me on my last birthday. So it's really nice. It's a double tennis bracelet. And then I have a harder one, which I picked myself, which goes with my ring. I think this matches my Art Deco rings. It's all Swarovski crystals, and they go from thin to wider. A last funny little thing is this. It is plasters with crystals with like 4 Swarovskis on it each, and I haven't really worn them before. I'll probably keep them for a music video one day, but yeah, they're really cool. And with that, we came to the end of this video. If you made it till here, then thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I hope I inspired you and made you a bit more aware of why we obtain things. In this day and age, it's really hard to own anything like a house or even a DVD collection, because everything is streamed, everything is subscription based. Sometimes it's nice to show off what a collection can be, and to, you know, collect over time. What do you keep from your youth? What do you inherit? What do you buy? Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.